Snares, Sundays at 9:30 p.m. on 88.7 FM or WLUW.org with your host DJ Epic One, the only hip-hop and on-feet sneaker review show in the world.
This is Kicks and Snares with your boy Epic One, representing for WLUW 88.7 FM.
The burgundy and gold. It's like your university.
Let's go. I gotta hit him with the kicks and snares. Soap cuts the vintage gear. Retro J's the sickest flares. Nike Air that fits the gear. 88.7 Loyola University. Sundays dropping cuts, dropping science like a surgery. It's Epic One on the wheels. I'm giving you that boom bap. Plus the new tracks and new facts, schooling new jacks. It's the dope hip hop that you're looking for, then you found the source. Just go to WLUW.org.
Check 1 2 1 2. Yes. This is Kicks and Snares every Sunday at 9 o'clock. But today coming a little early to cover the previous shift. So giving you a little bit more hip hop today. With your host and DJ Epic One. Kicks and Snares are hip hop mixes done live and direct here at WLUW. What makes this show special is Kicks and Snares focuses on the freshness of hip hop, hence the kicks. So this is a visual show. It's also available on YouTube. If you ever wonder what WLUW Studios looks like, go to my YouTube channel, which is Epic One Underpaid, EPIKO space Epic One EPIKONE space Underpaid. But the live feed is on the Facebook, which is Epico Uno EPIKO space UNO. So if you would like to visually enjoy the show, those are the mediums for you to enjoy them. Alright, so we are at 123, episode 123. Alright, so let's break it off with some new. We're gonna go through some old, not old, but I'm gonna mix it up. For the first hour, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, but this one is a new cut. Alright, and then we will proceed with your hip hop needs. So today's mix, episode 123, is talking about the Air Jordan 5 Tokyo. This originally released in 2011. This Japan only drop took the classic Jordan 5 silhouette and flipped it into something truly international with the bright varsity maize yellow upper to pay homage to Tokyo's street energy, while the usual 23 stitching was replaced with a T23 crest, representing Japan's growing bond with the Jumpman legacy. This wasn't just a sneaker, it was a global statement. Alright, so let's get with the mix. The vibes are right for the sneakers, and let's keep it moving. Here at WLUW, you're listening to 88.7 FM, WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Check in with us. Check in with me on the Facebook, which is Epico Uno EPIKO space UNO, if you would like some acknowledgement. And with that being said, let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen.
Before the sun comes the rain, before the joy comes the pain. Once the love starts to die and the tear leaves your eyes, salt cleans the blood. Yo, hope don't come loaded with clips. Love won't stop a hollow tip. You can hate the ghetto but acknowledge it. We turn the under to a positive. Been inside more funeral homes than I've been inside colleges. She got bodies and you wonder what her mileage acknowledges. Lil' homie think he T.I. with all them silences. Smoking on the dead when he used to hoop, thinking it's cute. Then went and told everything he knew. Stick to school, it's the smart path. Learn to draw a gun inside in our class. The hood is full, haters never at the bank. You only have yourself to thank. You do something dumb, I ain't gotta tell you where I'm coming from. Went straight to the jacks when I was born, and my family torn. But I ain't never have to get put on, I just did me. One set of footprints kept me bid free. And you could do the same, you just gotta do your thing. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys. Free the youth, man. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys. Free J-Rock. This is for my young boys. Free the youth. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys.
Yo, I understand why you feel the tension inside. Aluminum shines, more pressure than the jeweler. Come on, the student of time. You choosing to do fives and shit. Look at it like a map quest. You should be conquered past this. You feel they left out, they got it from the jump. They taught you to speak right, so why you stutter with guns? A product to get with impact, solid to get back. Your mama shine, impossible cross the mind, yeah. Yo, this a dead stop. Start following your path and past the red stop. A swig of that bottle go get you dead stop. I feel my cousin's pain, suffer from the sun and rain. They wallowing in the water like a flooded brain. I'm just saying, I get why you feel the way you do. The neighborhood claiming you before you could send a payment through. So stick to God's plan. You was taught to move with pain. You could do the same. You just gotta do your thing.
Before the sun comes the rain, before the joy comes the pain. Once the love starts to die and the tear leaves your eyes, salt cleans the blood. Yo, hope don't come loaded with clips. Love won't stop a hollow tip. You can hate the ghetto but acknowledge it. We turn the under to a positive. Been inside more funeral homes than I've been inside colleges. She got bodies and you wonder what her mileage is. Lil' homie think he T.I. with all them silences. Smoking on the dead when he used to hoop, thinking it's cute. Then went and told everything he knew. Stick to school, it's the smart path. Learn to draw a gun inside in our class. The hood is full, haters never at the bank. You only have yourself to thank. You do something dumb, I ain't gotta tell you where I'm coming from. Went straight to the jacks when I was born, and my family torn. But I ain't never have to get put on, I just did me. One set of footprints kept me bid free. And you could do the same, you just gotta do your thing. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys. Free the youth, man. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys. Free J-Rock. This is for my young boys. Free the youth. This is for my young boys. Right. This is for my young boys.
Yo, I understand why you feel the tension inside. Aluminum shines, more pressure than the jeweler. Come on, the student of time. You choosing to do fives and shit. Look at it like a map quest. You should be conquered past this. You feel they left out, they got it from the jump. They taught you to speak right, so why you stutter with guns? A product to get with impact, solid to get back. Your mama shine, impossible cross the mind, yeah. Yo, this a dead stop. Start following your path and past the red stop. A swig of that bottle go get you dead stop. I feel my cousin's pain, suffer from the sun and rain. They wallowing in the water like a flooded brain. I'm just saying, I get why you feel the way you do. The neighborhood claiming you before you could send a payment through. So stick to God's plan. You was taught to move with pain. You could do the same. You just gotta do your thing. This is for my young boys, yeah. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys, yeah. This is for my young boys.
This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. This is for my young boys. Body bag.
poppin' out here, man. It's a cold world. Poor education, misinformation. The son of man need man elevation, standing ovation. We clapping for Satan, popping pills with no motivation. Plus the mega hats is running the nation. I'm in need of a higher observation. It got me smoking trees in moderation. I speak for the people like Moses. This how it sound when you play with high explosives. Body cameras, they wanna record us. Patrolling our borders, they wanna control us. Money is the role model for our sons and the daughters. Vibrating the lower chakra. To what a beast desire. We all caught up in a line of fire, similar to hellfire. I use it to form priceless metals and raise profits in every urban ghetto. Yo, I use it to form priceless metals and raise profits in every urban ghetto. Let's go.
Immediately after the hit, I lit a stick. It was a brick, cracked the hand, was that a fifth. I took a big swig with the pen, the Ben said I'm a whiz kid. I had to get your top hit, it's a pop quiz. I've been popping since pocket big. Popping a clip to make my pockets big. Run down to your squad and click like a rhinoceros. They hide like ostriches. You know the game where the object is to make sure that the ops get hit. The mobs clean the bums up, wash the rinse. The choppers like a hydrant. They permanently shut out in the eyelids. The 9 with the silencer on the tip, it looks stylish, vibrant. You already know the vibes, my nigga. Divine's is tiger skin, it's not wise, my friend. Play both sides of the fence, knowing it's a thin line between minds and heads. Time and dollar spent, college drip, llamas and hollow tips. I promise to catch a homo every time I spit.
Yo, the truth suffers more than a liar did. If I could kill a rat, I could fly a pig. The sharpest knife in the kitchen came out of mama's crib. You'll never see it my way, I'll trade my eyes for his. I cook a pot the fizz, dimes big. You get a clean cut, fine jig. You're dumber than a blind wig. Stop doing time, kid, time to live. They address his name, I find the crib. His father hid behind the fridge. They know the grind and biz, lil' number in on your biz. Ain't got a dime to give, 7:30 what time it is. Dig, explain to Frank what a house is. He don't fly straight either, read the fine print. Where that time went, they in and out now. Call for loogie on them, splash your cheeks, skin the scalp down. I keep it down, support the lifestyle, yeah. Blow its lights out, right now, yeah.
Spark the spirit. East side, Supreme. Hey yo, I hear you dripping like. What you have me dripping like? Hey yo, I hear you dripping like blood whenever a risk is swat. Niggas, it's nice feathers ain't ruffled unless them chips is right. My you're the blow, I was a kiss goodnight. Was on my conscious wave, the end is ignorant. So for you to get it, I'm back on my nonsense. I'm finna pop the gauge. Stretch the arms, I'm Dr. J, Kevlar vest in a restaurant. The mini chopper right under the chocolate cake. Right. Knock, knock, who is there? Fool is flare. Got the same powers as Dr. Xavier, son. Watch me move a chair. With my mind. I sent the missile to whistle right in your spine right before you hit that finish line. The race is finished, pure Colombian weight I'm benching. You still it, I have my grizzly straight from Memphis, pay a visit. I'm A-listed, you ain't on the list, you wait to get in. I'm in the VIP, pouring they suspicious. Plotting your murder as I watch this Biggie doc. You catching 50 shots, really you only needed 5, drinking a fifth of scotch. My wolves came to bleed you dry, man, watch me twist the plot. Everybody gon' read you die, huggin'. I came to glitch the matrix, sucker punch the architect. The one with black shades on, dwell in the darkest webs. They speaking this and that, but never ever talking checks. I hate pigs and rats, I'll take on Solace Web. I came to glitch the matrix, sucker punch the architect. The one with black shades on, dwell in the darkest webs. They speaking this and that, but never ever talking checks. I hate pigs and rats, I'll take on Solace
Everything I
Web.
kick fire like Fei Long. The pelly looking like a box of crayons. I had your session looking like a seance. We looking rocking fake ass beers that spray on. You seen season 3 of the Wire, it be your day ones. Or love me like Faze on. Gold frame Versace shades on. Getting at suckers like Jack Slade moms. I pull a bin out and ish mom, that's grenade bars. Tombstone hitting into the mat, that's a graveyard. The AR 5th shoot like J.R. Smith. Got the scoreboard lit. Warlord swinging the sword, I make the floorboards lift. Spark a spliff inside a 4-door lift. Cause a rift, they find you in your closet stiff with your pockets ripped. I'm on my Ted DiBiase, I put a choke on your body, put the money where your mouth is. This shit I kicks like Ronda Rousey. The rap Robert Downey, stuff a $20 bill in your esophagus, yo. When I die, put me in the gold sarcophagus. I'm figure 4 locking extended clips on my shopping list. This shit, I'm sick in the head. That's Johnny Cock issue. 4 horsemen fly through the sky with no apocalypse. Rain, fire, and brimstone. I spit gemstones. We been 10 toes since against was watching Flintstones. Rocking flip phones. It's Shalab, my heart darker than my skin tone. Wildin' trying to keep my pockets big bone. I came to glitch the matrix, sucker punch the architect. The one with black shades on, dwell in the dark. Webs. They speaking this and that, but never ever talking checks. I hate pigeon raps, I take sick on Charlotte's Web. I came to glitch the matrix, sucker punch the architect. The one with black shades on, dwell in the darkest webs. They speaking this and that, but never ever talking checks. I hate pigeon raps, I take sick on Charlotte's Web.
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Over the coke talk. Over the coke talk. Over the coke talk. Spanish ram.
Said unapproachable New York-ish. Used to have it in the lost it. CrossFit, so much weight I bought me a forklift. Floor-ish. Courtside, just the way we ballin'. Dior styling, see me smiling next to Tracy Morgan. My crib don't got a mortgage just yet, but I own a corner store in the X. Hood legend. Slow pills, if I give my word, it's a done deal. Machine stoves and butchers, I know how gun feel. Got them all, know the dope good if they not in all. Don't mention me round them people, look I am not involved. But still I get you lined up and slumped. But take a sweater with the Heineken dunks, I'm seeing green. The feds plotting, they watching, they see a screen. Don't get indicted, still get excited, I see a fish within the end. Just hit the lab to record, we taking breaks, reading 48 laws. It's Pope dope. Just hit the lab to record, we taking breaks, reading 48 laws. Just hit the lab to record, we taking breaks, reading 48 laws.
But I'm the champion still. Twisted up my Facebook, this shit tell me that I'm handsome still. I'm trying to chill. This shit in the panties made my salmon grill. Hand me still, I'm playing to kill more than in the cancer wheel. The cop please and try to squash it, but I'm landing still. Just to show the mothers again that I am for real. She was turning niggas, I left this in the smoke and land still. Then we buried the hammers in the abandoned field. My shooter right in the cut. Waiting on the green light to tighten you up. Automatic rifle you up. He 15, but he cycle. Oh, my bars like a knife in the gut. That mean that boy go in. My man, this shit raw blow in. Bring more dough in. Flow in. With more arrogance than we all go in. Still the floor blow in, your horse so in. You raps and dress suspect. Success, man, I can give them off the best to West. Work, look, I've been a crook, I bust scat. The issue in the clip that cut vests and tear up flesh. Griseldum's in machine damager, plus West. Mock the long dreads, 80 flag, we cut necks. Yes, we up next. No, we got now, that's why they upset. Yeah, yo. It's a setup. Keep a size 12 on their necks and never let up. It always be the fools that's down who try and get up. We gon' lay. It's out of the cloud, it's pathetic. While my aesthetic is hermetic, we never have them spots that these lanes be orbiting. Nah, with all that fast talking like an auction is forbidden. Going once, going twice. Sell a verse for the highest price. Whole said you can't be too nice. It's a mess, the game filled with mad stress. They wanna kill you for balling too hard, like fresh. Or see you locked for some years, but I persevere. Contest, room cut from that old cloth, rare mesh. These smooth hands weren't made for a scuffle. I ain't gon' duff, you won't be no kerfuffle. What you gon' calling for body parts in a duffel? Right on your block, the Goonies airing with no truffle shuffle. Turn a stand up, dude into a seat taker. Strip him, jack him for his kicks like a beat maker. Bring your dome back home as an ornament. Send me rounds like a tournament. Run it, bitch, I want a chip. So you trying to do it, but you unequipped. Likely lacking the juice, you wanna sip? Sit on your proteges, murder your mentors. Leave them floating in the ocean, now they really cement fours.
Like a lotus, like broken arms, my homie, no one can hold us. The way she glazed me had me crazy, dipping donuts, no competition, this is lightweight, shrug my shoulders, slang in theory, super deaf, no one can hear me, the beat get in ya, extra smooth so you can feel me, shit is grimy, dirty, and it's filthy, I'm holding bars in the cell, like I'm guilty, I'm flipping hustles like it's blog, we're trying to sell the Senate, you know it's raw like the pharaohs, from ancient Kemet, art is a story that let the poets tell it. Organic culture with no vulture. How we gel it. Quick to spray. Shake a can of Mountain Dew. Keep the title, that's the block eyes on the avenue. No baby steps, this the light with a giant shoe. Manifest thoughts in action. What I'ma do? 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 Persistence, gotta keep the focus. Share the goals with no one. Most people bogus. You hear me clearly? I'm hoping that you really notice. Your music got no message. So this shit ain't hopeless. Misleading, a liar. Set your shit fire. Subconscious take you higher. Preaching to the choir. I'm aggravated, like grease popping out the fryer. Tumble you around, clothes out the dryer. Culture gods dominate the visuals. Dropping vitamins, jewels and some minerals. Fighting like the strongest of the Seminoles. Too unique, unmatched with no identicals. You know the legacy, oozing with the recipe. Kick my feet up, give you thoughts like it's therapy. Medicated with the greenness of the celery. I'm only me, that's true identity. Get down. Get down.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Diesel, we back. Yeah. Hey, yo, Diesel, we back. We been at the butcher cooking, nigga. They know what we did. They know what we do. Let me tell y'all a little story about me, though. Yeah. Yeah, look, I was barely known, but see, I bodied every flow. That's when the rubber bands of weight just made me 97 whole. I've been there before, my area cold. I'm like Harry O. I've been varying though, let's not make this a popularity vote. Who are you? I'm Scarface versus Sosa on both sides. These goat lines can make you feel like you Rick off the walk line, yeah. I counted out 51 bands when walking crying. I'm back in rap, so getting to know it's good night when it's showtime. Joe Pesci 38 from the movie, it's not a prop though. My dog in the county on Echo Long with an iPhone. All 7D pair, Dior, I got those. Free my cousin Dap, he had Langfield like he was Chapo and Cabo. Ordering dishes, dusting off the cilantro. I waited for my time so long, felt like the clock broke. Word to Babs, I was fast steady soon as the cops closed. In the trap, staring at my reflection in broken bottles. Yeah, thank God I made it and got my money right. I'm famous, so they wonder where would I go on that one-way flight. This is what suit me, I'm a noble, ordering sushi. War paint dripping, one, but y'all must be from the new streets. Burden to proof me, timeless Benny, Big Sean and Tunchi. Over the limit with the new piece, blue, emerald cut jewelry. A legend in my city like Slides, all in the facts. For the again now that I lost, I traded it all to get back.
Flip hit his stem, did a wheelie in his wheelchair. Showgirls, meal worth of juice. Still here, Leroy stuff for Dutch. Still here, my dope spot got 2 Van Goghs in it. Back like chicken slice, salon vicious. Stove top, roll flop, shot duck when post shot. We so work, I mean a whole lot. Fiends dancing, doing the wop. She get the book and made my phone hot. Linda Sniffer did the robot. And yo, came back, Tesla's giving red top lectures. 30 in the clip, headshots with some extras. Whole team drip, Coca goggles. Coca goggles on stretcher.
Oh yeah, back again here at WLUW with your host and DJ Epic One. Alright, we're finally coming in clear on the Facebook feed. I had to figure some things out. Yes, the time is 8:20. You're listening to 88.7 FM, WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting for the campus of Loyola University. All right, we got the heads, the usual suspects. My man AC Wolf saying Epic rocks the hip-hop boom bap. Just a food for thought, working on AC Wolf's new video, Food for Thought. Yeah, stay tuned for that. And then we got Haste in the place saying, what up, Epic? Thanks for the music. Yeah, thanks for the artwork. Thanks for every artist in the Shyland area giving us dope stuff. So we got Gloria as well checking in as well. So big ups. And Terry and Dazzy Daz. It's the Terry and the Dazzy Daz. Yeah, and we got Sylvia, big ups. Alright, and let's keep it moving here, giving you more factoids as we move along with the mix. Alright, the hype and scarcity of these Tokyos, alright? When this shoe released, it instantly became one of those most talked about J's of the decade because it dropped only in Japan. It's back in the days, back when it's first released, and extremely low numbers. The buzz spread fast, sneakerheads across the world were desperate to get their hands on it, and access was impossible back then. Resale prices skyrocketed, not because hype marketing, but because of supply and microscopic demand, and the colorway was unlike anything else on the shelves. The Varsity Maze suede, and the gray tongue, and the black shark teeth. Everything about it screamed exclusive, and collectors knew it if they missed it, and they weren't getting another chance, and they created this legend of a sneaker. So these sneakers are rare, and it became mythical. People weren't chasing clout, they were chasing history at the time. Alright, so let's keep it rocking. Last up has Chicago's very own Ross Caesar. Alright, let's keep it moving here, and if you want to tune in live, it is coming in not so bad, according to my girl Michelle, keeping me in the loop, on the Facebook, which is Epico Uno, EPIKO space UNO. But after the fact, and for all previous shows, the YouTube channel is Epic One Underpaid, EPIKONE space Underpaid. Alright, let's keep it moving here. WLUW with your host and DJ Epic Uno. When I say epic, you say one. Epic. All right.
Okay. Ghost Dave. Superhero, full bank for new dinero. You a zero, acting like you valid, whoa, but you's a weirdo. Youngest getting paid, rolling blunts, dipping rays, 100 guns at the fade. Numbers run like a slave, always street politics. Don't get sleep by the tricks, adjust in the hood. We must eat by the wrist. Declaration, I already peep high switch, police watching. Still gotta creep when you rich. Crack classics change. Fucking the X bracket. If it's beef, I don't speak. We just point the Mac at it. Millington with mine and brilliant every time. You can feel it in your spine like you're kneeling at the shrine. Back build with $1 million shine. You might think I'm at the top. Whoa, I still gotta climb. Bars are so authentic. Now the cars are so authentic. Eating never stressing, but we was starving for a minute. Frying clams. We was flipping it up. While the streets tying hands, while the cops all crazy. 100 people on the block, 100 people on the strip, and they all buying grams. We was getting it off. Frying clams, we was whipping it up. While the streets tying hands, while the cops all crazy. 100 people on the block, 100 people on the strip, and they all buying grams. I fuck it up, whoa. To be writing darker than Ravens first. Spin fatal words, I'm laughing. See how the tables turn? Fables burn, cause the truth always come to light. Wolves ruling, trying to howl at the moon at night. Peripherals on point, son, I got super sight. Senses like an alien hybrid trying to dupe my life. That's why I'm living a chance that I get. We only die once, so we always challenging death. Don't brandish the scat unless you finna damage your set. If not, bake a piss stop. That's the hand of your neck. You hesitate for a second, you in a coma. That's why I live this one life like a loner. I let my breath stack quick like Italianos. And trust no man, cause everybody's Guarano. Aztecs and black Tahoes resemble Pablo. Roots deeper than potholes, it's El Gato.
A couple lines to boost the energy. Musical therapy. Psychopaths on the loose, shooting straight out the Cherokee. Some remember me, you don't, or get familiar. My style deliver, words kill you, leave you floating this river. This shit is creep. Whatever you misspeak, forgive me, but I don't believe this shit. Say you can't convince me. Most of y'all are skipping us for fame, Monty Lewinsky's. Real shooters over here like Richie Konklinski. Rap spitting like some Bible scriptures. Words hit your soul or touch your nerve, either way you get the picture. I spit about that straight shit, no diamonds and chains, but I talk about my rage with the gauge when you flash your chains. Cool, you know, but don't push the botones. Grande cojones, shells licking, no talking bombones. Raised with ladrones, drug dealers, a couple matones. That'll shoot you up and fry you up like a couple tostones.
Alejandrito, genial.
Edgar Allan be writing darker than Ravens first. Spin fatal words, I'm laughing. See how the tables turn? Fables burn, cause the truth always come to light. Wolves ruling, trying to howl at the moon at night. Peripherals on point, son, I got super sight. Senses like an alien hybrid trying to dupe my life. That's why I'm living a chance that I get. We only die once, so we always challenging death. Don't brandish the scat unless you finna damage your set. If not, make a piss stop. That's the hand of your neck.
hematoma. You hesitate for a second, you in a coma. That's why I live this one life like a loner. I let my breath stack quick like Italianos. And trust no man, cause everybody's Gravano. Aztecs and black Tahoes resemble Pablo. Roots deeper than potholes, it's El Gato.
A couple lines to boost the energy. Musical therapy. Psychopaths on the loose, shooting straight out the Cherokee. Some remember me, you don't, or get familiar. My style deliver, words kill you, leave you floating this river. This shit is creep. Whatever you meant, speak, forgive me, but I don't believe this shit. Say you can't convince me. Most of y'all is us for fame, Monty Lewinsky's. Real shooters over here like Richie Konklitsky. Rap spitting like some Bible scriptures. Words hit your soul or touch your nerve, either way you get the picture. I spit about that shit, no diamonds and chains, but I talk about my rage with the gauge when you flash your chains. Cool, you know, but don't push the botones. Grande cojones, shells licking, no talking bombones. Raised with ladrones, drug dealers, a couple matones. That'll shoot you up and fry you up like a couple tostones.
Alejandrito Argenial, genial.
I'm a master of the samurai, sanctified shogun. Fear showed to no one but Allah, let me hold some. Loyalty and dignity is everything. I'm fly as heaven wings, scamming to measure things. My weapon brings rigor mortis. My blade was made in ancient forges, flawless and gorgeous. I'm in the world making noises, minds is poison, cause of the grasp that the devil has. But God is way stronger in his fortress, will outlast, I perform tasks. With the metal in the mask, knowledge born fast. I always been a rebel, check my past is getting more back. For you MCs, getting more trash. 30 shot wave of traffic, make your car crash. I'm sunning, singing like a mom, dad. Handguns and hunting rifles for the combat. Lucas shells, spill your mind flat. Ain't no half-stepping, you could get your spine cracked. This rap, this make me mad. Throw a red beam on you like laser tag. All I do is play Operation Say the Bag. I'm rich, can't you see me popping crazy tags? Rarely ever do the Instagram live, cause I can see the bigger picture, yours is gram size. I react like an active landmine. You step on me, I'ma let the whole land slide. Do the mission, do the dishes. Who was missing? Ruger chippings. Getting more money, I got a new addiction. Who would listen? Who was risking? I created my raps in a new dimension. Painting the rap games, my new attention. Just dropped the new tape, go peep my new invention. Real sick and hit me, say they went up with the new edition. MCs envy the God, I can feel the friction. Put you down like the GOAT did, Sonny Liston. I'm a master of the samurai, sanctified shogun. Fear showed to no one but Allah, let me hold some. Loyalty and dignity is everything. I'm fly as heaven wings, scamming to measure things. My weapon brings rigor mortis. My blade was made in ancient forges, flawless and gorgeous. I'm in the world making noises, minds is poison, cause of the grasp that the devil has. But God is way stronger in his fortress, will outlast, I perform tasks. With the metal in the mask, knowledge born fast. I always been a rebel, check my past is getting more back. For you MCs, getting more trash. 30 shot wave of traffic, make your car crash. I'm sunning, singing like a mom, dad. Handguns and hunting rifles for the combat. Lucas shells, spill your mind flat. Ain't no half-stepping, you could get your spine cracked. This rap, this make me mad. Throw a red beam on you like laser tag. All I do is play Operation Say the Bag. I'm rich, can't you see me popping crazy tags? Rarely ever do the Instagram live, cause I can see the bigger picture, yours is gram size. I react like an active landmine. You step on me, I'ma let the whole land slide. Do the mission, do the dishes. Who was missing? Ruger chippings. Getting more money, I got a new addiction. Who would listen? Who was risking? I created my raps in a new dimension. Painting the rap gains my new attention. Just dropped a new tape, go peep my new invention. Real chicken hit me, say they went up with the new edition. MCs envy the God, I can feel the friction. Put you down like the GOAT did, Sonny Liston.
Legends. Do it for the rumba. I track. No cut in my strut, son. This all dope. Doing with your time, you missed all quotes. Rep it out and turn the dip all broke. I break bread cause the rising time lifts all boats. Reverse time. Have the hours turning back to minutes. We deal with numbers, young mathematicians. We in the spots that the map is missing. I move clean, stay flying under radars. My dude, you know that's the mission. Note to self, sometimes you gotta show the belt to let them know who run with shit while they're holding L's. Maneuver on the road with stealth. Every tape they ever dropped went word until they broke the shelf. That's not me, nah, I know. I can pick them off with my eyes closed. Coast Guard, I can lose them with a blindfold. Lost them in the backwater, son, while the tide rolls. They can't keep up, move at your own pace. Check them every week for the vid, cost of the long race. Every night another sword that the road takes. Bucket lit the work up and got a stone face. Can't keep up, move at your own pace. Check them every week for the vid, cost of the long race. Every night another sword that the road takes. Bucket lit the work up and got the stone face. Cooking in the spoon, let it dry in the head. Bush doctor on the beach, let him die in the sand. Keep my head on the swivel while I ride through the land. Keep six and pull your prints off behind if you can. My dog, South Florida snapper off the dock palace. Filleting for the shore lunch on the last island. River dog, long way from the cop sirens. They tryna ban handguns and that's gonna stop the violence. Highly doubted, too much bread they try to count it. Screaming bam cheese, how the tires sounding. Northside trailblazers, we be climbing mountains. In the boat, satellite phones with my accountants. They tracing our steps, praying the cold breaks. Pull a freshwater shark out the cold lake. Eating caviar off a gold plate. The price going up, they searching for the more rates. They can't keep up, move at your own pace. Check them every week for the vid, cost of the long race. Every night another sword that the road takes. Bucket lit the work up and got the stone face. They can't keep up, move at your own pace. Check them every week for the vid, cost of the long race. Every night another sword that the road takes. Bucket lit the work up and got the stone face.
Down to yo, the truth we're living is spoken, getting you open like the opiates. The golden child that was flowing through the fallopians into the lowliest. We the focal of all of their phobias and giving them critical dosages. It's just that I'm kicking the holiest, hacking the heaters, clapping the average, the rappers Medea. I put it to metal tips, it release like Sacagawea. Conceptions immaculate, it's like the miraculous fetus. Your raps and demeanor is like that of a Catholic preacher. My catalog is decoded from ancient Babylon until the sleepers. This is that Adderall mixed with Tramadol. I'm pitching it to the masses, to all of the capsules gone. No tag-alongs on my marathon, this is caviar. Never comparing this, feeling chill, sweats like malaria. Proving like them pyramids built in Mesoamerica. I'm taking them on a journey to the depths of Sumerians, and I'ma keep on airing this till they catch us and bury us.
The smooth vibrance describing this rap hybrid is science. Hear the sirens, violent cats out here wildin'. Rats claim silence, they liars, they ruin suppliers. Mad priors with the iron, I conspire to fire. Don't inquire my attire, designers desire flyer gear. Like sincere, sitting shoddy while the buns steer. Fattest had many kinda spending commas up in Benihana's. She rub banana with the llama, the G and Kana resurrected, the rhyme perfected. Restless, my perspective's majestic, the method iron lung. Spit darts at Leviathan, seats white like Boom or Esiason, the Messiah son. At war with the devils, heathens, weak in mind, seeking freedom, rhyming reason. No teaching demon secrets. Books from Egypt, no European features. We gorgeous creatures, poor righteous teachers out your speakers.
Check. Pen a poem, tip it and soda, y'all suck, it's little, I'm cynic, you know him. The teacher killing features like priests to omens, accomplice to the Romans, the Punic boars, you've been born. I told you I'm a god of war, but in this human form. Aries, but y'all don't hear me. You think this shit is sweet like tales from the Canterbury. It is scary, finding mostly remains from all the soldiers that came. Get you slain, fresh in the spirit like a ghost with a chain. Variety from the Hyksos dynasty. I am he that walk with the shepherd, call it the Christ in me. Walking through the desert with angelic presence, I can see the irony of how they knock the noses off of Socrates. Peep the philosophy, trace me back to regard the genealogy. See, I'm divine in modern physiology. Get me a bag of them overseas like the Odyssey. Forming lines like it's pottery. Y'all ain't with honesty. Word.
Just wanna throw my beats out on the street of 6 feet, baby. Watch yourself, kid, the jakes be deepin' on the creek now. What the deal, what the deal? Just wanna throw my guns and self-state and do a long biz. Real kid. We stay reppin' for Queens, infrared bayo, I only rock with famine. Plot planning, and cop cannons, one with the eyes jammed, and into a whole bit in the box standing. Ape to quick to hop in the van and cock locks and put the drop on top of the whole block gambling. Turn it to Nas landing, gunshots got them scrambling. Leaving 4 cops to examine. The streets are frigid, so I speak it vivid. Sleep with it, love it, and live it. If you want one of these slugs, I'ma give it. And pop it till you drop liquid. Your days are numbered out, keep dropping in digits. Bodies get sent to the chop shop like civics. Often popping up on the wrong blocks to visit. The wrong spot to risk it. Nothing but hollow tops and a biscuit. Get helicopter lifted out your hot lizards. Keep them far from the child. It's 40 cow spit, running with wild flicks. Dead you would beat the murder trials. It's about valve whips, the strip is scorching. Flooded with drug enforcement, lawmen stripping your fortune. Shorties are like the Statue of Liberty, they stay living the torch in office. Split the 5th off, then mad chicks get abortions. Weak ones, they stiff in the coffin. Federal stakeouts, spots get raided. Shots get traded, coming to lock everything rock related. Keeping the cell blocks overly populated. Incarcerated, scar faces intoxicated. Dead eyes get operated, some get chopped and faded. Leaving them bleed in need for medical aid. From sharp metal relayed, when shit get hot, it's hard to settle the blaze. The ghetto we praise, hey, yo, the life you hold is about good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life get told, again, simple and plain. The life you hold is about good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life get told, again, yo. How many make it out? It's 1 in a million. Scared to death cause one of your children just might be the next one that gets stressed in front of the building. Coming out, pulling guns out, running with villains, living in pain, kid in the street game. Trapped in these blocks where the heat flame. But in reach for they thing, speak slang, chop your grill until the meat hang. Bustin' their gas, running the deep gangs. Look out for the Jeep dames that set you up. Invite you to the crib to wet you up. Lift your necklace up, bringing the clip to lift and mess you up. Smith and West you up, never press you luck. Be prepared to bust, how many you dare to trust? Keep your friends close and enemies closer. I bought double shots, serving me the toast and friendly ghosts until it gave me yosa. Send some guineas to roast it. If they can't approach it, send me the slimmy toasters. Give them the Kennedy doses, empty in your boulder. Life is about bending them slimmies over. Plenty bennies and rovers, half naked, women for lemmy sofas. Crib with the Fendi sofas, black coats and osters, crack Jehovah, stacking like Sosa. Tailor-made suits with Gucci penny loafers, Mac 10s and holsters for rats and vultures. Having DT's packaging coaches, the raps are vulgar, blow their backs and cobras. Run with the cat exploders, gunslingers, corners of slum hangers, the brick and tongue bringers and slingers. Keep one in the chamber, baby. The life you hold is about good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, these streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life you told, again simple and plain. The life you hold is about good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, these streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life you told, again down.
Purge shit, huh? Daring shit. All J, both of them lame. DSF, both of them Black Sopranos. GXFR. Hey Benny, you said talk to MZ, this is right. It's your fault. Now be the GOAT, I think I actually can. My shotty bigger, Benny told me buy and he's exactly the plan. Nothing dangerous is an African man. B.A. Baracas, 18, 2 choppers out the back of the van. I'm a criminal, kill you, it ain't shit subliminal. Murder you, then sit beside you like I did the interview. Show enough, I got the glow against the tennis shoes. Diss me, cut out your tongue and pick who I'ma give it to. Pain, I let the blue still blow. They ask me would I die for my Rolex, never, you will though. Nasty fit, is she look school kill flow. Spark still, just doing cartwheels like it's a Drew Hill show. I'm saying, meet the Sopranos, more heat than the flannel. The Avengers, beat by Derringers, featuring Thanos. Been down south trapping heavy, looking deep in the bando. My plug, a Spanish music teacher, got the key from Fernando. Send me, let off more shots. Henny, we let the cork pop. Me not getting busy, that's Benny without the pork chops. Open your chest when this Formula 44 knock the colors out your clothes like when you pour out the Clorox. Track perfected and cleaner, I'm Black and Decker. Vinyl sold out in 24 hours with Wax Collector. Educated ignorance, Malcolm went back to Mecca last semester as an indie. With Benny, we bad as ever. Hey Benny, you said heat the streets up, right? Cool, I got you. Drop something and see what's sweet. Stay tuned.
Yo, there's a time and place for everything, so let me start the narrative. I think that I'm the best, but I ain't here comparing arrogance. Apparently we scared and only acting insecurely. Some overcome their fear, the ones who don't, the ones who worry me. I'll only make it if I do for self. It's a shame what another man will do for his wealth. The whooping from a belt probably did me good. Made me look at the rich like I'm Robin Hood. I started rapping like Rage and got robbing good. From the west side mobbing out to Hollywood. Once the street lights on, I guess I probably should make my way back home, way before platform. I was coming up quick without a pop in the mix. And I ain't talking about sound, my pops and I had a split. Self-taught to be a man, I learned how to behave. Cut my teeth at Venice Beach and had a few close shaves. I've been a lot of places when I stare at the map, but never been to therapy, for me that's rap. I ain't trying to say the world won't continue to spin, just the people standing on it gonna pay for our sins. Ain't concerned with the men's, that's why I write in the code. And I've been writing all my wrongs while I write in the code. Gotta dodge and saw the world unfold. Origami in my palm and leave my girls untold. For real, to make a long story longer.
It was 10 years ago when I took my mama's laptop, bootlegged a copy of Fruity Loops to get famous. Spent 5 years making ish, ripping innocence like a culprit. dipping in my memory savings, play it again, Sam. Rap game, rum ham. If you say different, then I'll slap you with my dumb hand. Rookie to be master laps and raps over a ghetto blast. The dapper when I'm macking, fatter when I'm tracking. And she said, like you, I'm only good as my back end, so no slouch. Whether or not it's rain falling or no clouds, if only just to make your boy so proud. I'ma tell you when to go now. Ghost write it, my third eye ghost write it. I don't fight it, cause that's when my flow's so tightest. But I've been tight since hair was like Bo Bice. I was in the cut like scissors with no dikes, winning like chicken dinners and grinning like I've been sinning, rocking that tick glitter. And if you're mad at what we're doing, then you've been bitter. Body forbid, my heart is a martyr. Longevity, my alma mater. An honor to create until I'm a goner. To make a long story longer.
Different flavors, two tones, it's the final Ricci on the Gators. You know the time, date, just 41 facial. Breeze by them bad news blocks, bullets erase you. I'm dope like a headline spot, this on the south side. Shooters place heat to your lips, don't get your mouth fried. Queen Scarfaces, have police car chasers, can't keep up. The heat's up, I'm locked and loaded. I took trips and came back, the block exploded. Grimy belligerent shooters that play the benches. I break ribs again like that from out the trenches. $100,000 whips, full clips and no degrees. Respect the resume, I rep for Queens. 2 kilos on my neck, half a brick on my feet. Imagine what I got flowing out in the street. You know the stilo. My and they'll play a CeeLo. 2 kilos on my neck, half a brick on my feet. Imagine what I got flowing out in the street. My and they'll play a CeeLo. In the front of the plane, rocking the Rosa Parks t-shirt. Pineapple mousse and the masseuse, that's my dessert. Fried barramundi anytime we getting hungry. I tip my hat to doubles and that be getting money. Easy on the gas like a Prius. You get your face smacked off for trying to G us. War heaters make them sizzle like fajitas. Coke by the liters, take trips to Adelitas. You might have seen me looking sexually gifted on the Coliseum block while testing a biscuit. I'm big, I'm on point for when they search for you. My Gucci jacket is reversible. Uptown, D's hopping out of the tan van, right outside the vacant lot that used to be Pan. I'm breezing through, dirty as a prostitute's diary, but I still make drops with no anxiety. Swimming like I'm Katie Ledecky, better respect me. Made bands, I'm a made man, maneuver freshly. Being humble is the form of being cocky. You so acting extra cause you not me. I'm out here getting more massages than Kobe beef. 2 kilos on my neck, half a brick on my feet. Imagine what I got flowing out in the street. You know the stilo. My and they'll play a CeeLo. 2 kilos on my neck, half a brick on my feet. Imagine what I got flowing out in the street. My and still playing CeeLo.
Hey yo. Hey yo, had 1,000 pills in the mailbox. Heaven and hell, 8 poppies staked in a jail slot. Put 2 grams and a half a brick on a scale top. Went from empty pockets that was popped to having a lot. Then I elevated again, the mind still trapped in a box. Kicked the door down, I had no patience to jimmy the lock. Had a Metro card, now it's foreign car keys. Simon Leviev, I finesse your skis out of all her cheese. Ignorant Indians always gon' outnumber the Chiefs. How a lost niggas gon' leave. Poppin' Percocet pills with fentanyl, they on one weed. My homie doing fed time is custody OD. Free loot, Get it right was no time to regroup. Keep loot in the pocket of my low ski suit. Be front and don't think everything that you see true. Eat, listen to the snake and make it eat fruit. Better stay wise, live spelled backwards is easy. I'm only here for the green paper with the eagle. They follow me, study all my game to be iller. Again, I've been a trailblazer like Damian Lillard. Better get focused, what you notice, the frame of the picture. I aim to be richer, keep the thing with the switcher. My first fan base was the pill poppers and snippers. Now this edition I got more lucrative.
I got one those face killer, train the Geo. Gorillas on that Geo, pushing P at the PO. The only fear is the Rico. We know this here is Primo, that Smith next. No Neo, no Kino, you can bet that I got next. No Zeno. Now follow the credo, Gambinos at Pink Flamingos, the casino with some Guidos who sipping on Casamigo. Que rico mi amigos, I'm tranquilo like muy frio. Pardon my lingo, but OMG, ay Dios mío. My metalito a little bit, un poquito, fitting all inside Perico, will leave you finished finito. The meal plan is a million bands, no keto, and freedom with no M should tell you nothing for free though. That's Wild Boy, no Stevo, magnetism, magneto. A star lord, but people gon' tell you it's just my ego or my black machismo. Note for the speaker, that's the keynote. These rappers out here whining, that's the Pinot.
If it makes sense, then dollars what it gotta be. Putting plenty paper in my pocket is the policy. Protect your neck, keep the tech on me, it's technology. No apologies, just apologies. If it makes sense, then dollars what it gotta be. Putting plenty paper in my pocket is the policy. Protect your neck, keep the tech on me, it's technology. No apologies, just apologies. Hey yo. Diamonds in a long cable, palm angels, firearms, spray you, make pay and pray every day. I smoke anyone on your label. This pure cocaine, this shit K2. I married the game, got a K in a tailor-made suit. Racing a Mercedes space coupe, I'm redlining. Everything aligned, you can say it's divine timing. On time when he gave me 125 on consignment, I bagged it up on the cover of Vibe. Grind was the assignment. Keep a Glock culture cipher, my mind on refinement. My white boy, you like just looking up like Luka Doncic. Rock the low high-tech suit, selling users product. My shoes is Prada, losers got nada wins in me casa. Was told to hold your own and God to bless you. Prayed to our Father, but he was never there to encourage my next move. Figured it out, now I'm superior. My North Face Supreme denim tear jeans next to me, you're inferior. Got my fun serving to all the fiends in the area. Designer drugs, you sniffed a big line off the mirror up. Bottom feet and bums against times never compare to us. There always be trash solo and even when y'all pair it. Under the kicks I wear a rack of pairing up. It's deeper than rap. We racking tears and rapping squares, ain't no fear in us. Made some paper, but I swear to God it's nowhere near enough. Trying to run it up like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. All Rothschild, New York's foul, get knocked off and talk a brick of soft with broad game. All this shit fall out. Actions speak louder, the soft against his all mouth. Got more plugs than a power strip, I never saw drought. Golden trap phone and a rapper head on my warm out. This the crack they smoking until they teeth fall out. 99 attributes, the other one is God. I traveled loot, they thought I would've never make it far. I went from back of the paddy wagon to foreign cars. Life is ill, $100 bills cover my scars. Hey yo, diamonds in a long cable, palm angels, firearms, spray you, make pay and pray every day. I smoke anyone on your label. This pure cocaine, this shit K2. I married the game, got a K in a tailor-made suit. Racing a Mercedes space coupe, I'm redlining. Everything aligned, you can say it's divine timing. On time when he gave me 125 on consignment, I bagged it up on the cover of Vibe. Grind was the assignment. Keep a Glock coach and cipher my mind on refinement. My white boy, you like us again up like Luka Doncic. Rock the low high tech suit, selling users product. My shoes is Prada, losers got nada wins in me casa. Was told to hold your own and God to bless you. Prayed to our Father, but he was never there to encourage my next move. Figured it out, now I'm superior. My North Face Supreme denim tear jeans next to me, you're inferior. Got my fun serving to all the fiends in the area. Designer drugs, we sniffed a big line off the mirror up. Bottom feet and bums against times never compare to us. There always be trash solo, and even when y'all pair it, the kicks I wear a rack comparing up. It's deeper than rap. We racking tears and rapping squares, ain't no fear in us. Made some paper, but I swear to God it's nowhere near enough. Trying to run it up like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. Or Rothschild, New York's foul, get knocked off and talk a brick of soft with broad game. Oh, this shit fall out. Actions speak louder, the softest against all mouth. Got more plugs than a power strip, I never saw drought. Golden trap phone and the rapper head on my warm out. This the crack they smoking until they teeth fall out. 99 attributes, the other one is God. I traveled loot, they thought I would've never make it far. I went from back of the paddy wagon to foreign cars. Life is ill, $100 bills cover my scars.
Elevating, I reached a new form. Watch your figure shit on himself, just like a newborn. The product was a root cause, so I'm a root for him. Turn a loose start into $1,000 shoehorn. Kept the humble, I was watching the rest change. Stop looking back to the past, they give you neck pains. They argue in the opium den, but who got less veins? One way ticket to hell, this the express train. Where that money get made, I make the long trip. Beam up in the corner so fast, I make the song skip. No daycare, young girl watching her mom strip. I love to see that elephant killer, she got the long lip. No brakes, no option to stop. Too many fall from the top. The time passed, it took a loss to the clock. I was chosen to be calling the shots. I might pop up a shot and take the action from the top of your block.
She slammed the needle in his dominant arm, reminiscing about how he turned on the charm before he nodded out. Seen him leaving out his physical form. She kept on shooting, was a day and a half before they got him out. Regular body falling, my numbers changed. Trying to start you rich at this point, they feeling hunger pain. Shooter to the shooters, they saying I won that gun exchange, but we don't talk about it, nigga. Now you saw the Hunger Games, I'm 20 in. Picture living cowboys and Indians. There's blood around my table and some minions. Not many friends, I'm just hunting for some millions. But in the end, make sure they know I did it to eat. See, I ain't in the trench, wage quick, live it in dog years. Them odds different, 7 houses out, now I'm just eating in my mom's kitchen. Thick skin, I star different, business and hard living. You expendable to a spender, we do the large lifting.
Alright, the time is 9 o'clock. You're listening to 88.7 FM, WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting for the campus of Loyola University. This is Kicks and Snares, broadcasting from Loyola University. Big ups to everybody checking in on the Facebook feed. That's Epico Uno, EPIKO space UNO. We got Terry and the Dazzy Daz and my girl Michelle. And then we got Erica and we got my man Menace. Mr. Menace BTB crew. We got my man Martin Acevedo, big ups. We got my man Angel Rivera, Gerald Parrish, what up? And then we got my man Unio from the K for P Crew. My man Azteca representing 500 and growing. And then we got my man Raw Caesar. I played one of his joints earlier. We got my man Keith Harris representing as well, aka Maestro, AC Wolf, and our number one supporter, Gloria, my OG, my Ma Dukes. Alright, so everybody saying that everything is dope. So we got everybody checking in. If you want to check in, the Facebook feed is Epico Uno. This show is brought to you by IFU IMG ChiefRocka Radio and No Program Director. This is Kicks and Snares every Sunday, 9 o'clock here on 88.7. Alright, so what makes this show special is that not only this is an audio show, but it's a visual show. And you can see the visuals on the YouTube channel, which is Epic One Underpaid, EPIKONE space Underpaid. And it's available on the Facebook Live, which is Epico Uno. So that's why I could bring you the freshness of the hip-hop and the kicks, hence the kicks and snares. So let me tell you a little bit more about the Tokyo 5. He's just re-released, and some hidden facts about this sneaker is on the side. You see like a little Japanese-inspired design, and if you look at it closely, you'll think that it's just gibberish, or maybe you think it's something that's written in Japanese that you don't know the symbol of. But if you look at it closely, shout out to Fools Gone Wild, if you look at it closely, you will see that it's actually the 23 on the side by the back heel. So maybe on feet on the camera, pay attention to that, because that's a little hidden detail I wanted to talk about. Another thing is that these shoes come with two laces. You got the black laces and you got the white laces. And personally for myself, I had to swap out the laces. They come stock with the black, but I switched it up with the white laces because I just think it's a cleaner look, and it goes with the white shirt, which I'll get to in a minute. Alright, so yeah, that's about what's happening now. I'll tell you about the time releases later on, and tell you why they call it the Tokyo 5 correction. Alright, but a reminiscent one, a very close sneaker to this in my collection is the Jordan 4 Lightning. Very reminiscent to this sneaker. Alright, so let's keep it going, alright? With your host and DJ Epic One, this is Kicks and Snares, the only hip-hop on feet sneaker show in the world, y'all, here at WLUW.
From a different womb, my mother would've broken the living room. I came out singing a different tune. My vision bloomed like a black rose in a lost garden. Try to touch me, get stuck with thorns and tossed in a cold coffin. I like my coffee, like my women, light and sweet. My killer's beat with lightning speed. Y'all ain't nice as me. I invite the heat, speak to the devil least twice a week. I'm the type to leave the murder scene clean, nice and neat. No evidence, no fingerprints, just rubber gloves. I'm heaven sent, but I feel like there's no love above. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. You just puff and bub. My man was on a correctional bus with cuffs for busting slugs. Who you tryna be? Kicking criminology, philosophy. I'm Haile Selassie on the driver's seat. Muhammad Ali's diary inspired me. So robbery, so open your eyes. Y'all gonna acknowledge me. You see me? I know y'all see me shining. Nah, no hook on this one. I'm just gonna talk my ish. I got this. I got this. Y'all can't see me. They don't make it like this no more. I'm too fly, so is my hammer. Ish, I'm two-tone. They say I'm handsome, but I still black your eye and bruise bones. Straight damage and drop on their heads like a huge stone. Watch for cameras when I do business. I don't use phones, I keep it discreet. Yo, Pete, my vision is deep. It's in the trunk of the V, cause it couldn't fit in the seat. If you ain't looking, you can fall deep and cripple your feet. And if you sailing in these streets, just don't drift in the sea. Peace, Lord, what you need? Fit it low, tryna hide my face. You flipping keys? Oh, you ain't dealing with that type of weight. No time to waste, I slice your face and skate off like the ice capades. When I write, my thoughts take off into hyperspace. I'm a goblin with fangs and all of y'all game. 114th and Farmers, that's the corner I claim. Leave you chopped up in the garbage if you short me my change. It's Milano, aka the Lord of the Rings. I came from a different womb. My mother would've broken the living room. I came out singing a different tune. My vision bloomed like a black rose in a lost garden. Try to touch me, get stuck with thorns and tossed in a cold coffin. I like my coffee, like my women, light and sweet. My killer's beat with lightning speed. Y'all ain't nice as me. I invite the heat, speak to the devil at least twice a week. I'm the type to leave the murder scene clean, nice and neat. No evidence, no fingerprints, just rubber gloves. I'm heaven sent, but I feel like there's no love above. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. You just puff and bub. My man was on a correctional bus with cuffs for busting slugs. Who you tryna be? Kicking criminology, philosophy. I'm Haile Selassie on the driver's seat. Muhammad Ali's diary inspired me. So robbery, so open your eyes. Y'all gonna acknowledge me. You see me? I know y'all see me shining. Nah, no hook on this one. I'm just gonna talk my ish. I'm funny. I got this. I got this. Y'all can't see me. They don't make it like this no more. I'm too fly, so is my hammer. Ish, I'm two-tone. They say I'm handsome, but I still black your eye and bruise bones. Straight damage and drop on their heads like a huge stone. Watch for cameras when I do business. I don't use phones, I keep it discreet. Yo, Pete, my vision is deep. It's in the trunk of the V, cause it couldn't fit in the seat. If you ain't looking, you can fall deep and cripple your feet. And if you sailing in these streets, just don't drift in the sea. Peace, Lord, what you need? Fit it low, tryna hide my face. You flipping keys? Oh, you ain't dealing with that type of weight. No time to waste, I slice your face and skate off like the ice capades. When I write, my thoughts take off into hyperspace. I'm a goblin with fangs and all of y'all game. 114th and Farmers, that's the corner I claim. Leave you chopped up in the garbage if you short me my change. It's Milano, aka the Lord of the Rings. There's levels to this. I try to warn her. No hook. Up this shout out. I got this. I got this. I'm in control. No hook. Just let Lone Wolf get this shit out. It's Lopez Milano.
On telephone, speaking in code, not saying no names. Pulled it with the flames in the trunk. Bags of propane drop. Cheese on this low main like Rogaine. For running round and ducking me. When you owe change, again you so strange. Got new nines, plus an old gauge. That still spray from close range. Leaving no grades, even in old age. To get the whipping switches like you bringing home low grades. The wolves is hungry at the table with a dish. You got a steak around your neck and mashed potatoes on his wrist. And my brother's keeper is a staple sentiment. You backed on me, I'm gon' flip cocaine enabling shit. My young dog speedballing, mixing yayo with the trish. He known the X-Men out, Bishop and Cable with the blicks. Like a table with a tilt, I'm as unstable as it gets. I pull pleasure out of pain like I'm a sadomasochist.
Whoever thought you hear the incomparable Mar, I am God and the fat father. Hold that shit over with, time for Jesus, we the rap harder. My lineage raw renowned creators and black martyrs. What you refer to as rap artists to me is in fact targets. Your vocabulary limited, flow outdated and tracks garbage. I break bread, spirits, bones, and detach cartilage. The ciphers up since I was 14. My eminence was foreseen. You can't relieve the pain I bring with morphine or oxycodone. You can't stand on the blocks he sold on. Perplexing pathologists, come get your autopsy prolonged. My ops get stolen. Again, pass me the ox and hold on. Kill every beat I can possibly float on.
The chain hang like like Bourdain. On telephone, speaking in code, not saying no names. Pulled it with the flames in the trunk. Bags of propane drop. Cheese on this low main like Rogaine. For running round and ducking me when you owe change. Again, you so strange. Got new nines plus an old gauge. That do spray from close range. Leaving no grays, even in old age. To get the whipping switches like you bringing home low grades. The chain hang like Bourdain. On telephone, speaking in code, not saying no names. Pulled it with the flames in the trunk. Bags of propane drop. Cheese on this low main like Rogaine. For running round and ducking me when you owe change. Again, you so strange. Got new nines plus an old gauge. That do spray from close range. Leaving no grays, even in old age. To get the whipping switches like you bringing home low grades. The wolves is hungry at the table with a dish. You got a steak around your neck and mashed potatoes on his wrist. And my brother's keeper is a staple sentiment. You backdoor me, I'm gon' flip cocaine enabling shit. My young dog speedballing, mixing yayo with the trish. He known the X-Men out, Bishop and Cable with the blicks. It's like a table with a tilt. I'm as unstable as it gets. I pull pleasure out of pain like I'm a sadomasochist.
Whoever thought you hear the incomparable Mar, I am God and the fat father. Hold that shit over with, time for Jesus, we the rap harder. My lineage raw renowned creators and black martyrs. What you refer to as rap artists to me is in fact targets. Your vocabulary limited, flow outdated and tracks garbage. I break bread, spirits, bones, and detach cartilage. I've been ciphers up since I was 14. My eminence was foreseen. You can't relieve the pain I bring with morphine or oxycodone. You can't stand on the blocks he sold on. Perplexing pathologists, come get your autopsy prolonged. My ops get stolen. Like, pass me the ox and hold on. Kill every beat I can possibly float on. Been killed with this shit long and I get my proper regard. Years again ain't long enough to attempt the box with the guard. Crack your Philly shell. I know pain and suffering really well. I am God, but the only mission is giddies against hell. Look, I am one of the greatest that ever put pen to the pad. Remember I said it before? Hell of a flow. Wanna be part of the cipher, but you are not eligible. It's strictly for the wordsmiths who be penning absurd ish. Get pennies for your thoughts. This shit that you thinking ain't worth ish. I'm ish. Attack instrumentals on some berserk ish. Go crazy as an old cat lady when I'm on ish. On every beat I show my ass like I'm a nudist. The true is proven. Chicago never forgot how to do this. You hear me?
Yeah. Fat File in the building.
Welcome to the 17th Cypher.
Check it. Yo. This is terror for the weak. I got married in the streets, yet and still it's out of character and rare to see me beef. I inherited this arrogance to share when it's apparent that you's in real is and you scared to even leap. I won't dare believe a peep of what you speak on social media. Prepare to take a seat, cause I am heating, this is premium. Embarrassing to see how all this carelessness can lead to getting buried in defeat or even perishing. These are hilarious to me. How your son supposed to know just what a man's supposed to be when his father wears a person doesn't stand up when he pee? How more transit can I be? Yeah, I hear you rapping tough, but that doesn't make it real because you saying it to a beat. That's enough, go on and get in line. I hear you finally in your bag, boy, I live in mine. Acidic rhyme, my pen scripture, you get a vibe. My inner grind is intertwined with childhood fears of no meals at dinner time, but still I rise over cowards and against still living lies. My words are all genuine, so let's talk like gentlemen. But back and forth, this ain't Wimbledon. Yes, I'm back, of course, why y'all trembling? Considering the temperature rose, and it's time for me to play a more significant role. By design, I'm here to stay, and every sentence is gold. When I rhyme, it's clear as day that I don't sit with you froze. I've witnessed and study my code. All buddy until you see buddy ugly exposed and buddy bloody your nose. I've walked the muddiest roads, turned down the sluttiest wars, and then walked off in chuckles.
Talk to me, man. They ain't ready, baby, they ain't ready.
That's it.
Yeah. Cinematic murder. Is that Dante? His shit on. Talk to me, man. They ain't ready, baby, they ain't ready.
Look, let me tell them I overdose on melon, brain work like a machine. I'm overseas drinking with felons. Let me tell them wonder staking green like I was Ellen, but I'm far from what they thinking. I'm a king attached to weapons, shooting rounds at my enemies who try to press them. 5'6", babe shit, 5 kicks. Who love to dress them? She a stylist, I'm the wildest. Provide them with the vibing. Cinematic murder, yeah, you heard it's perfect timing. Why it's been a legend
since adolescent. Dropping off a package to an actress I'm well invested. Preacher asked me questions, but I'm stressing, I ain't confessing. Wonder he a real one, baby, no need to second guessing. Weight still pressing, coke on the dresser, I gotta flex it. Still thinking he lonely, name it's really depressing. Wonder been a killer since Thriller was on the record. This shit is murder, I hope you get the message if looks could kill.
Let me tell him, it's risky when you sellin'. Not for rated PG, I'm an underrated felon. I'm a rapper and a trapper, slicing grams of watermelons on the field, scoring goals, kicking balls like David Beckham. Let me tell him, the rich getting richer, cutting bricks with Edward Scissors. I'm a Harry Potter wizard with the wand, doing magic. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest in the business? Running coca with the missus, see the pockets, they be swelling. Street corner reppin', I be gone in 20 seconds. Can't find me, know the body, doing hits is my profession. Kansas City, shuffle lucky, number 11. Doing murders every session, down in hell, and what I'm making here is heaven. Go Jackson on this Thriller as a custom-made killer. In my butterfly form, watch me rise like caterpillars. Eating off and I deliver packages for the sniffer. Using nostrils like a Swiffer. I ain't lying, let me tell them.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got some shining stars and you got some dim stars. It's like it's me, one of them shining stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be on top of the point because I've been doing this shit like, damn. I've been doing this shit like 15 joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from the old school. I was there, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Because that white man ain't gonna laugh at that stop. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get over home to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once I get home, you know, we got this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on my own home.
This shit right, move, keep on this shit, you right? Black soprano, vision, man.
Look, I still got good morals. Remember what the old heads taught me. I pray to God my actions in the streets don't come back to haunt me. All these risks for my kids, hope they don't pick up the wrong things. Mama know I'm in some this year, so I pick up when she call me. Listen, I got more beef, so we cop more toolies. The ops know we more sturdy and got more goonies. I told her get what you want from MK to Louis. It's getting real spooky. Grown man, yours truly. I know the feeling when I made my first 10,000 to my nephew Bob. Gotta keep this shit in house. If you get hit and you don't snitch, homie, you kept it 10 down. You sit and it hold it down. She kept it 10 down. Canceled all my friends out. Then I pulled the bins out, staring at the skyline, sitting in this penthouse. Plugs reaching out, but I don't wanna sit down. This year, no handshakes. I'm giving fist pounds. They always see the wins and not what I lost. But no, for my family that I give it my all. Bobby, I wish that I can give you my arm. I pray to the heavens, hope that you can hear me, God. I done had good women, then I lost to but them hate me still, cause they know that I'm a rolling stone. I was always on the go, I be holding my chrome. Now them sick cause they scream that's La Mama, it's across the globe. Look, the same hand that I used to shoot the jumper with, the same hand that I gotta count the numbers with, the same hand that I gotta shake the runner with, the same hand that she want me to fuck with. I'm married to the streets, I married my jeans. My shooter sniffed the yayo, it's shit. He can barely speak, listen. I stacked a quarter, then I made a quarter. We ain't squashing with them, it's shit. Why you think I pay these lawyers, what?
Interrupt what you're hearing in your ears. This is real hip-hop. This is that hip-hop that doesn't get played on the radio waves. When you say that real hip-hop or hip-hop doesn't get played and it's all washed down what's on the radio, well, you just ain't looking hard enough. And if you tuned into WLUW, you know it comes in here because the time is 9:20. You're listening to 88.7 FM WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. This is Kicks and Snares giving you hip-hop every Sunday. Episode 123. I think the numbers speak for themselves. Alright, so Kicks and Snares are hip-hop mixes that are done live and direct. This is the only hip-hop show in the world that does on-feed sneaker reviews. The DJ is orchestrating everything. and doing the Amphi sneaker reviews. So big ups to everybody who's checking in. Michelle, my girl Michelle says the beats are amazing. The beat of the week, she got a preview of the beat of the week, and yeah, I put in some work. I can't wait till y'all hear this. And I bring you a new beat of the week every week. So go back to the archives, see the work. Alright, so alright, let's break it down. Let's see who else checked in. Alright, so everybody's still sitting pretty over here. Alright, big ups to everybody who checked in. Alright, so let me give you some more info on the Jordan 5 Tokyo. This is the sneaker of the week. And why did they release the Tokyo version, you might ask yourself. So in 2011, Jordan Brand was celebrating its growth outside the US and wanted to pay tribute to Tokyo's influence on the sneaker culture. Tokyo has always been a fashion capital, from Harajuku and Shibuya, a place where sneakers are a lifestyle, not just accessories. The T23 crest stands for the Team Tokyo 23, symbolizing the partnership between MJ's global legacy and Japan's creative scene. This colorway was designed to honor Tokyo's energy, bold, light, and artistic, and ahead of its time energy. And it was more than about the money, it was about putting respect on the movement. Alright, so how am I rocking the fit? This is the freshness of hip-hop, you know? So let me break it down from head to toe. Rocking it with the white socks, yellow and gray, two-tone gray. I actually painted the bill on this to give it that charcoal feel, because I rock these with my Lightning 4s. And then see the yellow Jumpman logo with the yellow Jumpman and the gray exterior. It's a white shirt, hitting it back with the grays on the denim jeans. It's finally back to jeans. If I could sneak in a couple more shorts here and there to show you all the socks, like Fool's Gone Wild, I got the sock check, I would do that, but not today. Today in Chicago was upper 60s, so it wasn't nothing too, it wasn't short weather, but very pleasant. It's that hoodie weather. It's coming back. And the yellow socks, the yellow Nike socks, and the Apple Band watch with that honey yellow, and it's just on point. You know, just can't. This one is one that you can't give too much yellow. It's like the little subtle hints, and I think the grays really separate it very well, along with the white sneakers to hit off. I mean, the white laces to hit off the white shirt. Clean. All right, let's break it down. Let's keep it going and see where the night takes us, and get ready for that beat of the week. It's getting spooky. I actually flipped Great America has a ride called The Demon, and that song, that Demon, actually has a theme song to it. I'll play it in a second so y'all can hear it when I do the beat of the week, so you guys could examine where the sample came from and see if y'all could chop it up better, because I'd like to hear that. Alright, so let's keep it going with your host and DJ Epic One.
Residue on the dresser, G's test you, drive by in the Cybertruck Tesla, and God bless you, hollow tips caress you, more pressure, flow more fresher, progress aggressor, running down the ramp like a wrestler, lay him down to rest like the rest, your son is best to keep it moving, cruising for a bruising, and go against stars, you usually losing, head leak, you snoozing, blood oozing, you get jumping to conclusion, and short knives and guns, you choosing either one, night of rising sun, we driving, now you done, style 101, and son, I'm busting back, I'm too fat to run, staying strapped with some emotions, turning numb, turning corners on the block you front. Empty out until the clip is done, build it back to spun, only had daughters, all you dudes my son, wanted all, we taking every crumb, extend the one to drum, bump, 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 bump. And pill press a residue on the dresser. G's test you, drive by in the Cybertruck Tesla, And God bless you, hollow tips caress you. More pressure, flow more fresher. Progress, aggressor, running down the ramp like a wrestler. Lay him down the rest like the rest. Your son is best to keep it moving, cruising for a bruising. And go against stars, you usually losing. Head leak, you snoozing, blood oozing. You get jumping to conclusion. When it's broad knives and guns, you choosing either one. Night of rising sun, we driving, now you done. Style 101. And son, I'm busting back, I'm too fat to run. Staying strapped with some emotions, turning numb. Turning corners on the block you front. Empty out until the clip is done. Peeled it back to spun. Only had daughters, all you dudes, my son. Wanted all, we taking every crumb. Extender on the drum, pa-rumpa-bum. And pill press a residue on the dresser. G's test you, drive by in the Cybertruck Tesla, And God bless you, hollow tips caress you. More pressure, flow more fresher. Progress, aggressor, running down the ramp like a wrestler. Lay him down the rest like the rest. Your son is best to keep it moving, cruising for a bruising. And go against stars, you usually losing. Head leak, you snoozing, blood oozing. You get jumping to conclusion. When it's broad knives and guns, you choosing either one. Night of rising sun, we driving, now you done. Style 101. And son, I'm busting back, I'm too fat to run. Staying strapped with some emotions, turning numb. Turning corners on the block you front. Empty out until the clip is done. Peeled it back to spun. Only had daughters, all you dudes, my son. Wanted all, we taking every crumb. Extender on the drum, pa-rumpa-bum. Had no gift to bring except a loaded drum. In the land of scum, in the holy city, hold the Tommy gun. Tie pads, peeling caps, flow obnoxious, son. Trench coat, where you flow, putting boxes, son. I gotta give flow the ding, then the barrel spun. Glory to our king, the all righteous. Walking like don't fear the night, but just absorb the sun. And keep a heater for the haters in the shady scum. Son.
I'm as grimy as they come. Turn my location on, find me in the slums. Either I'm out grinding or I'm sliding for them funds. 2 sticks banging like I'm trying to play the drums. I was grinding on the run, I don't fear nothing. Perk 30 in my system, I don't feel nothing. When I was locked up, time never healed nothing. They try to teach me a lesson, guess I ain't hear nothing. I'm still trapping and still clapping, the players busting. Pump action, buck shots like I'm deer hunting. Ain't worried about the next man, I just mind mine. The clock never stop ticking, it's grind time. Chopper lift him up for that rollie. Time flies, my youngin' tryna park something, doing drive-bys. You better run, son, run. That drum go ba-dum-ba-bum-bum.
I have no gift to bring except a loaded drum. In the land of scum, in the holy city, hold the Tommy gun. Time pads, peeling caps, flow obnoxious, son. Trench coat, where you flow, putting boxes, son. I gotta give flow the ding, then the barrel spun. Give glory to our king, the all righteous one. Walking like don't fear the night and just absorb the sun. And keep a heater for the haters in the shady scum, son.
I'm just to get spooky, yo. You know what I mean? Talk to him, yeah. The chopper on my lap as I cruise the block. After I do a lot, never once I was cool with God. Wasn't on strip fishing, never was a school of lie. The fiends true to lie, use a goon till your dudes get shot. Yeah, king of the jungle, I stretch a snake. And the rats tell us stitches so fast she takes. Monkey heads on the dinner plates. One with me to the dinner thing with the silver apes. I for them, dare you to shoot. Leave you in with your top open like parachutes. Don't let the guard embarrass you. I done walked in the fire without a pair of shoes. Yeah, I'm Spain, shit, I'm dead inside. Keep the Barcelona, spray the pesticide. Love the beef, we don't let it slide. Unless you think I'll die for the second time.
Poi in barella, killer flow diretto da Hitchcock. Rap diretto, sono diretto alla mascella Klitschko. Ho troppo da fare per ascoltare il tuo disco. Ti vedo solo in video se ti disso, posti glitcho. Se vale la candela non mi ricordo del rischio. Più che cavallini, cani da riporto col fischio. Non siete Pablo Ego, solo sotto con il fisco. Vi mangio lascio solo il guscio come coi mariscos. Sono un bravo tipo che mi pesa fare il figo. Io rimango tu in un mese, sei tra i desaparecidos. Sono uno che sa fare schifo ma non sa fare un sito. Dagli spalti fanno il tifo, dittatore quanto Tito. Piaghe da decupito, recupero l'udito. Tu punta su sta coppia, ti decuplico il profitto. L'incubo peggiore del tuo rapper preferito. Ti pianifico la strage su nell'attico dell'Hilton.
Past them, rhyme till I'm in that pine casket. I ask you when it's my time and that's it. Dry your eyes, go bitch. Chicks using my lines as captions with my accents vibing. I'm like prescribing tablets. Y'all rappers is actors lying. Anything y'all write is capping. Like the cappers, hyped off Sprite and activists thinking y'all team the nicest. In fact, y'all dreaming y'all the dream team. No mic and magic. Y'all on the mic is lighting matches while lightning crashes and rain dropping. Your brain must be drained to oxygen. Thinking your gangs is popping. It's quite bananas. It's OW alcoholics, not quite anonymous. Liquor and ice is bottomless. Counterfeit double X up by being honest. At my piss, if you're not rocking with this, consequences getting blocked in this. Killing with non-acknowledgement, they not worth getting melt like chocolate chips. Cause these rockers not gon' listen. Me and my partners not gon' sit in a 5x6 box to live for knocking a kid. That's not the dips. You gon' witness the click if it's on top of this. Watch, they gon' be cheddar bobbing. I'm gonna get my name pop up and polish like Ariana Grande flicks. Betty Block snippets in my drop box. Unboxing kicks, sponsorships. Moms is rich, ops is scoffing with palms to their lips. Can't wait till I'm in this shit. I went from bus pass to flush with cash. Grew up being too broke to be throwing the chunks of touch pizza crust in the trash. That's why I bust heads, ups and budget cutbacks. Born poor, so the only thing I'm looking down on is my mustache. Last night's a puzzle breathing. What else with cuts on my knuckles breathing? God bless my heart, muscle breathing. Guzzle till I'm tipsy, you guzzle glizzies. When the gang's downtown, countdown to the devil come. Tick, tick, 5, 4, 3, 2, kettle one. Special medicine, caress my lungs. Drop with fools, go now I leveled up. And don't just stretch their gums, wrestle tongues. Telling me they like it when my huevos run. Kick pebbles, ain't nothing close to special about your buns. Y'all mental must be smoking fentanyl blunts with the dust. True RC like my weed tolerance. 2 hits is enough, bang, bang. Kurt Cobain, this ain't purple rain. We about to circle the earth together, searching for shade. Scrap that journal page, mixing my neuro to the brain. My simply popping like kernels, and that's 2 Virgils on the game. I'm 5 rhyme Manhattans and 9 Pepsin. It's live action, guys, it's dry and rapping. I am crying, laughing, flying past them. Rhyme till I'm in that pine casket. I ask you when it's my time and that's it. Dry your eyes, go bitch. Chicks using my lines as captions with my accents vibing. I'm like prescribing tablets. Y'all rappers is actors lying. Anything y'all write is capping. Like the cappers, hyped off Sprite and activists thinking y'all team the nicest. In fact, y'all dreaming y'all the dream team. No mic and magic. Y'all on the mic is lighting matches while lightning crashes and rain dropping. Your brain must be drained to oxygen. Thinking your gangs is popping. It's quite bananas. It's OW alcoholics, not quite anonymous. Liquor and ice is bottomless. Counterfeit double X up by being honest. At my piss, if you're not rocking with this, consequences getting blocked in this. Killing with non-acknowledgement. They not worth getting melt like chocolate chips. Cause these rockers not gon' listen. Me and my partners not gon' sit in a 5x6 box to live for knocking a kid. That's not the dips. You gon' witness the click if it's on top of this. Watch, they gon' be cheddar bobbing. I'm gonna get my name pop up and polish like Ariana Grande flicks. Betty Block snippets in my drop box. Unboxing kicks, sponsorships. Moms is rich, ops is scoffing with palms to their lips. Can't wait till I'm in this shit. I went from bus pass to flush with cash. Grew up being too broke to be throwing the chunks of touch pizza crust in the trash. That's why I bust heads, ups and budget cutbacks. Born poor, so the only thing I'm looking down on is my mustache. Last night's a puzzle breathing.
What else for cuts on my knuckles, privy? God bless my heart, muscle privy. Guzzle till I'm tipsy, you guzzle glizzy. When the gang's downtown, countdown to the devil come. Tick, tick, 5, 4, 3, 2, kettle 1. Special medicine, caress my lungs. Dropping fools go, now I leveled up. And on this stretch they gums, wrestle tongues. Telling me they like it when my huevos run. Kick pebbles, ain't nothing close to special about your buns. Y'all mental must be smoking fentanyl blunts with the dust. Trickle RC like my weed tolerance. 2 hits is enough, bang, bang. Kurt Cobain, this ain't purple rain. We about to circle the earth together, searching for shade. Scrap that journal page, mixing my neuro to the brain. My shit be popping like kernels, and that's 2 Virgils on the game.
Why speculate when you know who it is? The hiatus was only so I can grow with my kids. If you follow the underground, then you know what I did. Set me up under this shit, friends. My ranking at the top of the pinnacle. I left these niggas with nowhere to live. I don't even want it, I'd rather stay home in the crib. Show my son what is necessary to move in the treacherous and inherit the richest soil as it's growing. You dig? The presence of the great one, the 8th wonderful. I taste decadence than the plate crumb. Finished combination, can't even tell where to say from. I just mind my business, can't even tell where to hate from. Because I ain't gullible and need assistance from rappers. My rhythm stepped on the great run. You won't understand till your date come. In due time you'll get it. I'm indebted to growth, learning through poverty I escaped from. And so what it's gotta be, it'll be. Singing now you be rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see these niggas is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. I said what it's gotta be, it'll be. See y'all singing me rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see these niggas is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. In verse 2, the topic discussion is how they curse you. No room for the positives and the worst you. They tell you cloud is how you get the casual listeners mocking your enemies till they hurt you. Tear up your ligaments like turf do. Got them shoveling deep down for your burial. When the dirt proves the grave diggers loving the monsters jam. It's always a competition, you gotta stay this shit like the earth move. And this shit will amaze me. The radiance of stainless steel on the metal is always attractive, but if it grazes me, I'ma start wondering if the gazing was influential because of how the government planted it where they raised me. Now it's like the top 5 cause of the death, next to the pressure of blood raising from processes in the gravy. So I carry it like the husband of Harriet, cause my family matters, possession kind of assuring the safety. And so what it's gotta be, it'll be. See I'm digging, be rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see this nigga is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. I said what it's gotta be, it'll be. See you digging, now you rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see this nigga is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. Why speculate when you know who it is? The hiatus was only so I can grow with my kids. If you follow the underground, then you know what I did. Set me up under this shit, friends. My ranking at the top of the pinnacle. I left these niggas with nowhere to live. I don't even want it, I'd rather stay home in the crib. Show my son what is necessary to move in the treacherous and inherit the richest soil as it's growing. You dig? The presence of the great one, the 8th wonderful. I taste decadence than the plate crumb. Finished combination, can't even tell where to say from. I just mind my business, can't even tell where to hate from. Because I ain't gullible and need assistance from rappers. My rhythm stepped on the great run. You won't understand till your date come. In due time you'll get it. I'm indebted to growth, learning through poverty I escaped from. And so what it's gotta be, it'll be. Singing now you be rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see these niggas is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. I said what it's gotta be, it'll be. See y'all singing me rotting AD delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see these niggas is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. In verse 2, the topic discussion is how they curse you.
No room for the positives and the worst you. They tell you cloud is how you get the casual listeners mocking your enemies till they hurt you. Tear up your ligaments like turf do. Got them deep down for your burial when the dirt proves the grave diggers loving the monster's jam. It's always a competition, you gotta stay shit. This shit like the earth and this shit will amaze me. The radiance of stainless steel on the metal is always attractive, but if it grazed me, I'ma start wondering if the gazing was influential because of how the government planted it where they raised me. Now it's like the top 5 cause of the death, next to the pressure of blood raising from processes in the gravy. So I carry it like the husband of Harriet, cause my family matters, possession kind of assuring the safety. And so what it's gotta be, it'll be. See, I'm digging, be rotting, they delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see this nigga is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry. I said what it's gotta be, it'll be. See, you digging, now you rotting, they delivery. Every chance in the world to flee till they see this nigga is dead. Y'all thought it would be chivalry.
I'm gonna be butt naked on the cover with a hat just coming in front of me, and the name of the album's gonna be Talk about rap. Anything you want to say about rap?
Mic check 1 2. The time is 9:42. You're listening to 88.7 FM WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. All right, that concludes episode 123. Had to give you a little extra for that 23. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how we be rocking the J's here on Kicks and Snares. All right, so want to bring back the playlist. So if this is the time you bust out your notepads, your pen and paper, because if you're interested in anything that's played, this is the time, this is the place. And for the hip-hop events, again, you know, this is a good time to take notes. This is what it's all about. Alright, so started off the mix with yours truly, the Epic One Kicks and Snares intro, and then moved on to some Body Bag Ben and UFO Phoebe. That was a new one. It was called For My Young Boys, featuring Vel 9. Don't say I don't play female MCs, because Vel 9 is dope. Alright, so then we went on to some Vic Monroe, Chicago's very own. Shout out to Vic. I'll be working out with him at the YMCA. He dropped a song called Cold World. And then DJ Muggs and Ito with Roses. After that, we had Unfriendly Extortion featuring Jay Nice and Mickey Diamond. And then Aldo and Spanish Ran with Flicks and Mute. Shout out to Mute up in Wisconsin. Then we got your old boy Drew with Cement 4s, one of my faves from back in the days with Crucial Rhythms. And then Chicago's very own Ross Caesar with What I'ma Do. And then Benny the Butcher with Guerrero featuring Westside Gun. Then Flea Lord with We Was Getting It Off. And another new song, Alejandrito Argenial. And the song was called Tostones, featuring Joe Pesci and Dre Colombian, Raw. Then the God Fahim and Sealance with You Mortal MCs with the letter U. Daniel's Son after that with River Dogs, followed by Ill Conscious. The song was called Caviar. Then Coogee Rap, Real Life, off of DJ Muggs' album Soul Assassins Part 2, I assume. And then RJ Payne with Pure Night. Then Evidence with To Make a Long Story Longer featuring John Wayne. And then Mayhem Loren and Alchemist. The song is called Still Playing CeeLo. Then some Rome Streets, and the song was called P's and Q's, PZ and QZ featuring Method Man. And then another brand new song. This one was from Rome Streets, and this one was called 99 Attributes. This is off the latest album with Rome Streets and Conductor Williams. And then MAV with Pusher featuring Daniel's Son. And then Lopez Milano with Can't See. That was one of my old faves from when I first started Kicks and Snares. And then A Trip to the Midwest featuring Mar, M-A-R, I Am God, Fat Father, and True Cypher. That was a brand new cut that I played. And then DNT, If Looks Could Kill. And then Vino La Mano, called The Chin. That was the song played from him. And then Chubbs and Rob Victim with Night of the Living Scum. That was another brand new one that I played. And then Recognize Ali with Iron Curtis. And then Vincent the Owl, another new one. This song was called Absolute Tornado Satchel. And then Chivalry featuring Josiah the Gift. That was another brand new song. So you see what I did there? I give you more new stuff at the end. So I was just covering, but still giving you some goodies from past episodes, which I hardly don't do. But I had to give you some of these to make this a 2-hour mix for the 23. These are special mixes to me when we hit episodes 23s. Alright, so now it's the beat of the week. This one is called Demonology. Shout out to Demon. I was inspired to make this beat. So in honor of my homie right there. Alright. Let me rock it out, let y'all rock it out, and then I will show you guys where I got the sample from. So rock out for a second with the beat of the week, Demonology. If you're interested in production, hit me up, inbox me. Alright, so back. This is, I don't hardly sample snitch on myself and tell you where I got stuff from, but this one, I had to show you guys where it's from. I wanted to do a little Halloween beat, so the Demon is one of the rides that is at Six Flags. It's been around since 76, and when I was waiting in line a couple times, I'm like, man, I heard this song, and I'm like, yo, this is funky. Where did they get this from? So I was like, man, I'm gonna flip this one day. And that day has came, and you guys get to witness it. And I'll tell you about the production on this in a second. So I will play the sample real quick, alright? So I'm gonna drop this down. So shout out to the heads that go to Six Flags or like roller coasters. Comment if you like roller coasters and tell me what's your favorite ride. I'm so interested in hearing y'all. Alright, I'm gonna drop this down so y'all can hear this real quick. Alright, this is the original Demon song.
Better take a little time for meditating, 'cause he's waiting. He's the demon. It's time to change your mind, 'cause soon you're gonna find that you're on a trip in the grip of the demon. Is the demon a creation of your imagination? How will you feel if he's real? The demon is a master. He'll smile as you go faster, then he'll sneak up behind you. Have you ever seen the demon? Have you ever heard him scream? Is the demon what he seems, or just a bad, bad dream in your mind? You're gonna find out about the demon.
Oh yeah. And as you can see, this is a very old school sample. I don't think this has ever been played on Chicago airwaves. I'm gonna bring it down and bring in the remix. Alright. And I took that and made this. Alright. I don't talk about the production much, but I will tell you what I did for this one. I actually came in and the sample was very dirty, so I did chop. I did a Premiere style, stop and go chop style to make this happen. So whoever could flip this, there you go. It's called The Demon, Six Flags Great America. You can find it on YouTube. This is from 1980 actually, but the ride's been around since 79. Alright, let me give you the hip-hop events and the official shout-out list, and we can bounce out from there. My girl Michelle says her favorite ride is Raging Bull. Of course it is. Of course. Alright, let me tell you who checked in. Alright, we had Terry Tear and Desi Dez and my girl Michelle. Then we had Erica, Menace BTB, Martin Acevedo, Angel Rivera, Gerald Parrish, Michael Ernst, big ups, man. I haven't heard from you. Hope all is good in Florida. Then we got my man, Win and Neo from the K4P crew. Then we got Jesus, aka Azteca, Keith Harris, my man Rod Caesar, and Stone Flacco. Big up to AC Wolf and Gloria as well, checking in. And my man Swag1 commenting on the Anthony Bourdain line. Alright, so let me give you the hip-hop events, and then we can bounce out from there. But this show is brought to you and is possible by the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and the angels to fight those demons. And then we got, it was presented by IFU IMG, no program director and ChiefRocka Radio. Shout outs to Brown Sugar Tuesdays, 328 East 75th Street. And big ups to Definitive Selection up in Pilsen, 1745 West 18th Street. Giving out, still trying to give out this KRS-One figurine. So if you like KRS-One and you like action figures, then holler at me and I'll give one to a lucky WOUW listener. My Instagram is DJEPIK with the number 1. Inbox me and it's yours. It's that simple. Be in the Chicagoland area. Alright, so big up to the Contillas fam, Third Rail, the dedicated team. My brother Edgar, the Estrada brothers, Ali Asel, Anthony Chin, Menace, Haste. Oh man, by the way, RIP to DJ Ransha. Man, it's a total devastation to hear that news today from the G-Ron and G-Zone and Ransha hip-hop mix show up in Paris. So may you rest in peace. My condolences to your family. And then big ups to Menace, Haste, Jay Cooper, Mike Perrine, Gosh Marcello, Bishop, Mute, System 4, People, Saint STN, Serge Vicious, Paris Gray, Vic C, Hood X Radio, Jesse Menendez, Swag 1, and then BTL, DCM, CGT crew, and RIP Defty, and big ups to Tangeria Spencer and Aquila Jones. Alright, now as far as the hip hop events, again, bust out your notepads. Every Sunday we have the Open Jam up in Vermont and up in Blue Island. The address is 2146 Vermont Street from 5 to 10. Then we got Maria's Boom Bap every third Sunday of the month from 4 to 8 p.m. The address is 960 West 31st Street. And we have Brother Ali performing at the Apogee Concert Series, and this is at the Promontory, October 14th, that's Tuesday. Onyx coming to Chicago, October 21st at the Concord Music Hall. Then we have Benny the Butcher coming October 22nd at the Avondale Music Hall. Then we got Joey Badass coming to Chicago at the Riv, and this is on the 23rd of October, that's a Thursday. Then we have the Shy City Cypher presents Chi-Town Combo number 2 featuring KRA, Key C, Level Up, and many others. This is going to take place October 30th, and it's at 10 p.m. It's no cover, and it's at 2645 West North Avenue. That's Boulevard. Alright, with DJ Loke. party for Novatori November 1st. And this is taking place at the Fallen Log, 2556 West North Avenue. And 7 Odds will be performing as well. And then we have Smith & Wesson, one of our past guests here with me and DJ System 4, and they're going to be performing with the Cabrini Kings, and that's November 6th at the City Winery. And then we got Immortal Technique coming November 28th to the WC Social Club. And then Raekwon is also going to be coming November 28th as well. 2 shows, you pick. And then a little up ahead show, we got Public Enemy performing December 27th at the Horseshoe Casino up in Indiana, not too far from the Chicago heads. Alright, so that is it, y'all. Episode 123 in the books. Give you guys a little bit more extra than necessary, but it's all good because that's what I try to do sometimes for my people. Alright, everybody have a blessed week. Be blessed by the best. And give God all your stress. Alright? Let's keep it going. Everybody have a blessed week. Your host and DJ Epic One. I'm out.